Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am the Grand Cat and today we're looking at two figures. These are both from the Moncolle, the Monster Collection in Japan. They are I think they're called the deluxe types, where they're the slightly larger versions. Now these aren't official Pokemon scale. There are Pokemon scale of Miraidon and Koraidon. I think that's his name? Kokor? I'm not sure. The future sandwich-powered lizard and the prehistoric sandwich-powered lizard. They're, of course, the two main legendaries of Violet and Scarlet. They are coming out in Pokemon scale, but they aren't out yet at the point of recording. They might be out by the time the video goes up, and they certainly weren't out at the point when I was over in Japan. But that isn't going to stop me from getting my Miraidon, who is part of my Pokemon team. So we're going to move Miraidon off to the side just for a second. We're going to take a look at Koraidon? Koraidon? I should really have looked this up. Because I'm playing Pokemon Violet, I only got one glance at this guy, and it was from the big dog, who traded him to me for about 5 seconds, just so he could be part of my Pokedex, and then was immediately traded back. So I do not have an awful lot of information to go with this guy. But here he is. He looks absolutely wonderful and beautiful. Of course, he is just the prehistoric version of your basic sandwich-powered lizard. Ah, the arms and legs actually are movable. Oh. With Pokemon scale ones, you generally don't get an awful lot of articulation, but the arms and legs move. Does the tail move? No, it does not. And you don't have any head movement whatsoever either. But there he is, in all of his glory. Let's do a quick 360 of him. And then we'll move on to Miraidon, who is, of course, my favourite because I have Pokemon Violet, and of course I am biased to the sandwich-powered lizard that I have. And two of, in fact. Spoilers for the end of Pokemon Violet and Scarlet. You get more than one. So there he is. Of course, in the Pokemon scale figures, these guys will probably be a little bit larger, but for what I'm going for, this is actually a perfect scale for me. So this one is really cool, Miraidon. This is the one, when I was over in Japan, he was the one that was sold out everywhere. He was the one that was the popular one, and, well, you can see exactly why, or at least we'll get to see why in just a second once we manage to get him out of his plastic wrapping. And oh, there he is. There is a majestic beast, and oh my goodness, he does stand on his tail. He doesn't. I don't think he has any articulation whatsoever. I think all the articulation all went into the other one. Oh no, the boosters move. So his little legs that are tucked in do move. He has that much going for him at least. But other than that, that is him. So let's take a quick look at him. He doesn't sit exactly perfectly, but he's a little bit off to the side. I think the camera might pick that up, that he's kind of leaning, but that's just the way that his tail is. I'm not sure there's anything I can do about that. I wonder if that's the way that it's meant to be. I don't think it's the way it's meant to be, but that is, from the point that he was opened, he was kept exactly in that little plastic bag, and he was kept very, very, very perfectly and precocious, because I did not want anything happening to my wonderful, wonderful Miraidon. So, yeah, unfortunately, this is him at his highest quality that I could possibly get him. So, there we are. So, even though they aren't official Pokemon scale, you, of course, if you've been following the channel, you've been following the videos, I am trying to get my team of 6 that I use in Pokemon Violet and Scarlet. So, unfortunately, as mentioned, I do not use the prehistoric sandwich lizard, so he is going to have to go off to the side. And of course, there is our Miraidon, and you can see that Miraidon, even in this Moncolle, stands significantly taller than your average human in the Pokemon scale. And of course, we also have our Meowscarra. But as one added bonus, because we've already seen this in a previous video, I am cheating a little bit. There is a Pokemon scale of Landshark, but I do not have the Garchomp that comes. It comes with the champion whose name I've forgotten. Like, his name I forgot just there. I knew it up until a second ago, but there is our Cynthia. But there is our Garchomp, and that is... So this is the battle figure version, which is the English or American equivalent of the Pokemon figures. And this battle figure, Garchomp, seems to sit almost exactly to size as what the Pokemon scale figure is. So that is a significantly cheaper option if you are a cheapskate like myself that is not willing to spend the £150 to get the Garchomp and Cynthia that was a limited exclusive set from the Pokemon Studios? No, the Pokemon stores, the Poke Centres over in Japan for a limited amount of time, and unfortunately the only way to get them now is to get them in the second-hand market because, well, they're not making any new ones, so the ones that I've already made are the ones that are already out there. So there we go, we are already at halfway through our team, and the next one we are going to be strangely looking at, well, I'm not sure what we're going to look at next. I've got a couple of different options here, but we still have a couple more Pokemon videos for you all to see. But that's going to be it for this little video, folks. I really hope that you all enjoyed, and if you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, make sure you click that little notification icon so you can see when more of these glorious little videos go out. And we shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.